Today, on the marquee, has got to be Max Blessed Holloway. Yet again with a beautiful unanimous decision over up and coming stud, now probably a staple in the top 10 for sure. Might even be the top 5 for a little bit in Arnold Allen. Um, Mark, what did you think of the performance, and where does Max Holloway go from here?
What I thought is that Max is still so damn good. Like, it's almost like at this point he holds the Max belt at featherweight. Like, he's not the champ, but he's almost like a secondary belt in and of himself, where it's like, can you beat Max Holloway at featherweight? And no one can, other than Volk. He gets another one. I thought he made a great statement in round one to come out the way that he did. He came out aggressive, connecting on some big shots, and I'm sure Arnold Allen knew that like Max was still here. I don't think he took Max lightly at all, but it was still good for Max to come out and set that pace right away and immediately make it crystal clear. So that was good to see. Allen did bounce back in round two. It was a close round. I remember live being torn on who took that round. I think the judges were a little torn on it as well, and ended up not mattering in terms of the decision because Max did get three of them. Um, but Arnold fought well in round two. By the end of that round, Max kind of started taking it back, and then three and four is where he really took over the fight. I could watch Max hit people all day. He's so damn comfortable in exchanges. Like, he will take one so that he can slip the next one and respond with four. Like, and they're from everywhere. It's a jab, then an uppercut, a body kick, an overhand, like a leg kick. It's everything. A body shot. He mixes it up so well, and he countered so well all fight long here. Like, Allen would land one big one, but then Max would slip and he would land three, and it was the difference in the fight. I thought it was the reason that he won most of these rounds. Um, Again, to Allen's credit, he went for it in round five. He came out hard. He was in there exchanging to the bell. He almost got dropped real late, but he probably took that round. All the judges, I believe, did give him that round. So good for him. And it shows you how good he is. And as you said, he probably is going to be around for a while. I'm sure he learned a lot in this fight. And he was close. It was competitive, but Max was just a small notch above, as he still seems to be on everyone except, obviously, Alexander Volkanovski. And no one else has been able to solve it as of yet. So Max continues the ride as the number one ranked featherweight.
It's a beautiful thing, that performance. Watching Max Holloway move and his distance management, knowing that he's not going to get hit, knowing that he's just out of range, and he got cracked a few times. The real issue with Arnold Allen is the power. That power differential, I think, is a real big problem because Arnold Allen throws
Yep.
100% in everything that he throws with, and to his detriment a lot of the time. That's usually why he's breaking his goddamn hands. It's because he's
Yeah.
throwing with everything that he has. This might be the one fight he walked away with both hands intact because he
I was gonna
barely
say I
got
didn't
anything
hear
off.
anything. Yeah, maybe he actually kept them okay.
He barely got anything off, but the small things that he did land with, the few times he really landed on Max, even the breeze buys, you could see the damage on Max's face.
Yep.
Like, Arnold Allen is a problem, a real issue when it comes to that power, and I think he's going to be a real issue in the division. Like I said, for a little bit now, it'll be nice to see some of these matchups.
Yeah.
And segueing into the matchups, where do you think Mr. Holloway goes from here?
I was actually just looking up Arnold Allen's age. I know he's young, but I was curious.
He is young.
29. Okay.
Oh, he's not
Um,
that young.
yeah, not quite as young as I thought. I thought it was gonna be like
Yeah.
27. Um, yeah, Holloway. You know, he's a tough one. He's fought almost all these guys, but he, I feel, kind of made it easy because he asked for the Korean Zombie. They have not fought. Zombie said, "Let's do it," and I'm here for it. Like, as I was kind of just saying, Holloway is at that point where he's turned almost all these guys back. He's saying that's the one guy he never got to fight that he would love to fight. Zombie's probably going to take one or two more fights here. Why not let that happen? What I'd really love to see from Max is a committed move to lightweight. I just think there's so much fun up there that he could be having while in the prime of his career. Like Max Gaethje, Max Oliveira, Max Dariush, a Connor rematch. Chandler, physique. Like I could go on and on. I would love for him to actually commit to a move like that so he can take these fights while him and all these dudes I just said are still in their primes. And we could see some of these, but I'm not sure that that's happening. I did hear him mention it again in the lead up to this fight that it's always on his mind. But, fight ends. First thing he says is, I'd love to fight Korean Zombies. So it seems like we're not doing it yet.
I want to be clear. I hate that fight. I hate it. I hate it so much. I want Korean Zombie to stop. And the moment I heard him call him out, I was like, no, thank you. And then Korean Zombie's like, yeah, why not? I'm like, fuck, what are you doing, bro? I mean, he's still in the rankings here. I just can't really get on board with that. I'd rather see him fight the winner of Josh Emmett, Ila Topuria. That would be more on my list of things I would prefer to see. I would really like to see Chan Sung Jung hang it up, or maybe fight somebody who's kind of up and coming to make sure that he can defend himself properly.
Yeah.
He's taken 2 real bad ass beatings. At the Brian Ortega one was, I feel like, pretty bad, and then the Volkanovski one was one of the worst at a high level I've seen in a minute.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm not really super jazzed about it, but
I get it.
Winner.
I get it.
Winner of Josh Emmett, Ila Topuria. I think that's a good banger fight. All right. What about Arnold Allen? Where do we think where are we going to stick him now?
I will say it could be one of 2 returning fighters. They're at a little bit different levels, so it depends where you'd want to go with Arnold Allen. But I think Brian Ortega coming back could make sense, and I also think Giga Chikadze, if he is ever ready to go, could be a cool one as well.
I like the Brian Ortega one. I was actually going to go in the same direction I went in my last pick, but in the other direction. The loser of Josh Emmett, Ila Topuria, I think would be interesting for Arnold Allen.
That works as well.